CWatt.
We back. Thicker.
Thanks, boo.
Thank you, Jade. Jade may or may not be opening the episodes from now on, by the way. So
Jade's our official mascot.
Yeah.
We're the thick, she's the thin.
Yeah. Exactly.
Welcome.
So,
Hi, guys.
how goes it, Mindy?
You know.
I'm so sorry. Can we tell the people?
No. I wore this hat for a fucking reason, and here she go trying to expose
Wait, so Mindy came in here and she had the beanie on, and she always wears hats, so I didn't think nothing of
I
it.
love a good hat.
And she said, she recently got her hair done by a friend, and this friend normally doesn't do braids,
Doesn't know how to,
and so she let him experiment in her head.
and I had a braider show up to teach him.
Okay. And so Mindy showed me the work that he did. And look, I don't get braids ever. How am I going to know what a good hairstyle, what a good braid looks like?
Tabria had braids was 2021.
No, for real. Never got them again because they just kept falling out. My hair is not made for that. And I know that. But I wasn't expecting to even react when Mindy showed it to me. I thought it would just be,
Everybody thinks I'm dramatic.
they're fine. No.
The
I
hat
literally
is
laughed
warranted.
immediately.
The hat is warranted. Don't worry. It's fine. The thing is, I think
It looks like you can play tic-tac-toe in your scalp.
oh my God. And the worst part is to keep the braids together because they're human hair. So literally, first off, I think what obsessed me the most is my human hair bundles, raw, was used to braid this hair. So cut right off the bundle, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how much money
Yeah.
that is?
Yeah.
And played. Not only did they play, but to keep the braid together, they used nail glue. And it got it's like ashy and white.
Oh my God.
I don't even want to talk about it. I just, oh God.
Oh, are you going to show him?
No! Tabria want to embarrass me so bad.
No, because it's not that. I have never seen
Tabria.
I'm sorry. Look, with the beanie on, it looks great. The hair looks great. The sewing is great.
Okay, it's one of them. Okay, let me explain to the people that are not looking and that are not watching. I was trying to do the sew-in with the braided leave out, okay? A little Zoe Kravitz look. And I didn't get Zoe Kravitz. No, I didn't. I got Noe Kravitz. It's fine, though.
It is.
Because what can you do?
So you're going to redo it? You're not going to have the girl do it?
I don't want to spend more money. Because
she would charge you?
Well, no, because the only thing she would redo is the braids. She don't know how to do sewing.
So you have to redo the whole style?
I'm going to redo the whole thing myself. Yes, I am. Yes. I'm just going to do a sew-in because genuinely, I don't feel like sitting down for 4 more hours.
Yeah.
Because all the braids would have to be redone. I'm not doing that. So I'm just going to take everything down and do it myself. And the thing is, I genuinely thought I was in my era of getting my hair done. Because I've been doing Tabria knows, I've been doing my own hair for as long as you've known me.
Yeah.
I don't spend my money on getting my hair done unless it's some shit I genuinely don't have the capacity to do. I've been getting my hair done as of late, and I really enjoy the luxury of it. But clearly,
Right.
It's
not meant for you.
Low key, I kind of want to hit up our friend and just have him redo just a regular sewing for me.
Yeah, do that.
But I know he not gonna want to do that. I know he not gonna want to do that. I know he gonna be like, Mindy. So I'm prepared to do it myself. I literally had my homegirl go buy me 2 more bundles today. I probably spent at least $500 on hair alone, and then I gotta pay the braider. Yeah. So that was my week. Aside from that, what happened? Oh, I started smoking weed again.
Well, that was quick. It didn't last long.
It couldn't. The way I was like, I can't process life.
Yeah.
Like, I got some chill pills. You know, Ollie?
Yeah.
They make chill pills. Jay got it for me. Because I genuinely get like anxiety and stress from just the news updates. So I tried that and it did help, but I need the weed.
Yeah. I bought lots of cookies. And literally, I was like, I need to eat. That's what I do when I can't process, I eat. Terrible habit. But
Yes. No, yes and no. I bought keto brownies and I've been fucking them up every day. Froze them. Every day I have a brownie sundae. Every day.
Every day?
No, I'm not joking. I made a pan of brownies and I cut them up and I put them in the fridge. And every day I'll take a brownie and a scoop of Rebel 1 gram of sugar ice cream. And every day I have a brownie sundae because it makes me happy.
You do what makes you happy, honestly.
That's what this episode is about. We're going to get to that part after we make you very, very sad. So, Tabria, how was your week?
It was fine. Started posting again, I guess, today as we're recording, working on the midterm series. But that's, just work and that and Peaches. That's it. I cannot wait until Trey is back. He comes back next weekend. I'm so excited.
Love Peaches. And I need you to need a babysitter Monday through Wednesday. Someday.
Those are the days I never have her. Or I like Monday, Tuesdays because of the podcast and I have to edit and stuff.
Wednesdays?
That's tomorrow. No, I won't have her tomorrow. Because I'll be editing all the baby day.
From me. And it's so crazy that she's keeping the baby from me. I'm not
keeping the baby from you.
This is a group baby.
Oh,
the baby is a part of all of us. She is a group chat baby. Peaches needs to spend time with all of us.
Well, when Trey is back.
Aside from that, was there anything else? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, I have a session tonight. That's going to be fun.
Oh, yes. Is this with someone new?
Yeah, it's so I've always worked with friends and I realized that that's my problem. I know I'm being so dead ass. I need to work with people who I don't know who will just get the work done.
Yeah.
Because when you book studio session time, a lot of it is burnt away from just kikiing and people want to drink and smoke. I don't need that.
Yeah.
I need someone who's clocked the fuck in and at 5:01 is like is pressing record. So that's what I'm doing. And I found a female engineer, which I think is going to make a world of a difference too. She is expensive. She is $85 an hour, 4-hour minimum.
I don't know what the going studio rate is. So.
Girl, people charge like $30.
Really?
Yeah, but that's like for like regular.
Are they good?
Decent. The thing is, I want great.
Yeah.
I want great quality and I also want great work. And the beautiful thing about her is she mixes as she records. So when I'll leave the session with fully mixed songs.
Oh,
a lot of people just record you. They'll be smoking and drinking while they do it. And then they'll be like, I'll get you to mix in a few days. And then they'll charge you for the mix. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't need none of that nigga shit. Yeah.
Love that.
So, fingers crossed, everything goes very well.
It will.
It will. Time for the news hour. News hour with Tabria Majors.
I just realized I didn't have any good news for this week.
That's fine. The good news is we are all alive and well. And honestly, the second part of the episode is the good news.
All right. Okay, so Russell Vought, he is sorry. Child, I need some iron.
Oh, why do you say that?
Because I was skipping ahead to something over the
Tabria,
first one.
First of all, let me tell you, I need more than iron. I don't know what it is, but I'm like glitching constantly. And I think it might be the doom scrolling that's fucking with me.
Probably,
I was making a low carb pizza yesterday. I literally used 0 carb tortillas, tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm making one, and I usually make 2 because they're like so thin. So I'm making one, and I put the tomato sauce, and then I grab a handful of the mozzarella cheese, put it on there, and then I was like, oh, I need more cheese. I do it again. I fully stick my entire fist into the tomato sauce jar. I literally go and pinch like into the tomato sauce jar, and I stop and I just look, and I'm like, Mindy, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm glitching out.
We all going through it because our systems are just so dysregulated.
Okay, that's literally what it is, y'all.
Okay, child. So Russell Vaught, he's the head of the Office of Money and Budget, and a part of the Heritage Foundation, and they are proposing $17,000 in additional taxes for women over 30 who don't have children and aren't married.
Yeah, fuck you.
Well, they came to this conclusion because they said that the more educated women are, the less likely they are to have kids, which, duh.
What are we even talking about?
Right. And since they can't ban women from pursuing higher education, they'll just tax us instead.
Well, you know what? Luckily for us, the more educated we are, the more money we make.
Right. They said they want to eliminate student loans and give you a tax penalty if you marry too late. But right. They'll give you a bonus for every child that you have.
Which does not even mean shit. It means dick. Literally. Do you know how much money people pay just to leave the hospital with the fresh baby they pushed out?
Right.
Do you know how much money they charge you?
Whatever they're giving it, whatever they're proposing, it wouldn't even cover the hospital bill.
It wouldn't cover anything. Not the fucking diapers for the first year. Nothing. Yeah. And honestly, that's such a there's no, let me not say there's no way, because there's always a way. Look at where we're at right now. Mm-hmm. But the fact that that's even being proposed as a legal, like a legal thing, a law.
They're serious.
You want to charge people for not having babies. Mm-hmm. If that were to pass for real, I feel like most women would just have one and then get their tubes tied. And honestly,
I mean, I hope we would seriously revolt at that point.
The thing is, we're going to get into this a little bit later. I don't think anybody gives a fuck about individual marginalized communities unless it's white men. White women don't even have enough power for real.
No.
So saying that women are just going to lose that right, all the men are going to be like, sucks for y'all. Mm-hmm. They're not going to give a fuck.
Just to show you how much they don't give a fuck, and how out of touch this administration is, and rich people are in general. The Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, or I don't know how to pronounce his name, whatever.
I think you said it right.
He thinks that the average retired couple owns 5 to 10 homes.
I saw that. And I literally was like, for the life of me, I don't understand who the fuck are these people in these rooms that are not checking these people?
Literally.
Why do the journalists not do their fucking jobs?
I know.
It would take 2 seconds to be like, actually.
That doesn't even require research.
No. No, the average person doesn't know anybody who owns 2 homes, maybe not even one.
Thank you.
What are we even talking about? Oh, when your parents retire, what do they own? Like 5, 12 homes? Who are these people that you're talking about? What?
So out of touch. I bet if you ask them, how much is a gallon of milk? They'd be like, oh, $30.
Our literal president said the term groceries is a vintage term. It's an outdated term. Groceries. Yeah. Okay.
So the UN just reported that we are in water bankruptcy.
I saw that.
That means that many regions are experiencing a shortage of water, where it is no longer possible to restore those water systems back to their historical baselines. So
impossible. And in that same breath, a lot of you motherfuckers are gonna go and type in the chat GPT, what should I eat for lunch today? A lot of y'all are going to take screenshots of the conversations that y'all are having with y'all situationships and ask chat GPT, what should I say back? I need y'all to understand that you are the dumbest bitch in humanity if you are continuing to use chat GPT for ridiculous shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't condone any use of AI, but if you are going to be using it to create logos for your business or to help you with like research for a job or for school, I will let it slide. But to any of you dumb hoes that are really out here using it as a therapist, using it to help you pick your fucking outfits or make TikTok videos that 37 people are gonna see, I will never forgive you for what you are doing to this fucking country and to this planet, let alone this country.
I would like to add just a caveat that it isn't just AI that's contributing to this, because our agriculture systems, they make up like 60% or something.
I understand
of water
that.
use. I know.
But that at least is benefiting humanity.
I know, but we're still at a point where it isn't sustainable.
Yeah.
And corporations refuse to implement regenerative energy and restorative practices that will benefit the planet, because it's more expensive to implement those. But at what point do you say, okay, we'll just ruin the fucking planet and that's the end of humanity?
But my thing is, it's more expensive. Sure. 37 people have 50% of the goddamn wealth. One person could just be like, I am the Lord of Water. Here you go. Let me fix this shit.
Yeah.
Like, all these things that they keep telling us, every time they give us an update about how the world is, the doomsday clock is closer than it's ever been.
Yeah.
Catastrophic things happening for humanity. It can literally all be fixed by 3 people.
Yeah. I agree.
But yeah, y'all, don't forget to turn your faucets off.
No, for real, because Peaches be brushing her teeth and wanting to leave the water. I'm like, no, ma'am.
Also, I know that people say that there's no like true proof of this, but I know in my heart of hearts, it's real. Stop throwing away trapped water. When you have a water bottle and you decide you're done with it, open it up. I don't give a fuck if you pour it out your car window.
Yeah.
Pour it down a drain in the toilet on the ground. When you throw away half gallons of water that are full, bottles of water that are still like, that have water in it, it doesn't go anywhere until that plastic disintegrates.
Yeah.
You need to pour it out. That is all I ask. I do it in my job all the time. I do it on set all the time because people just throw that shit away.
Yeah.
Open it up. It takes 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Pour it out.
So Trump has created a new international organization called the Board of Peace. Over 25 countries have joined, and their first focus is peace building, particularly in Gaza. And at that meeting in Davos, Jared Kushner, who is Ivanka Trump's husband, he unveiled his master plan. It literally is titled Master Plan for Gaza, which includes building high rises and all these businesses. And he says there will be 100% employment rate there for the people of Gaza. They created a new government there so they can destabilize Hamas. And they are doing this all for the people of Gaza, who he refused to say Palestinians. Absolutely refused to say it.
The thing is, this employment that they're proposing is not going to be anything fruitful or anything that's actually like
probably
good
like
for
$1 a day.
At the end of the day, you know who else had 100% employment rate? The slaves. What do you mean? Everybody had a job. That's literally what they're saying. They're the master plan. Yeah, massa. Okay, that's literally what they're proposing. It's slavery for the Palestinians and fucking resorts for everybody else.
Right.
The master plan. What a fucking idiot.
I know. I hate thinking about what could have been.
We don't even need to.
It's pointless, but anyway. The U.S. has officially withdrawn from the World Health Organization, and because
the thing is, it's not funny.
It's not funny.
But it's just funny because it's like comical how down bad we are. How bad shit is getting. It's funny as fuck. Like, you said you don't give a fuck about our general health.
No, because they don't believe in vaccines.
You said fuck the FDA.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's about to be fuck the CDC. All this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
And since we no longer have that membership, we won't be a part of conversations about global outbreaks or vaccines. That's important. But Gavin Newsom, in response to this, announced that California will be the first state to join WHO. So
okay.
we'll let y'all know what happens. We'll keep y'all updated.
Okay. I asked Jay this question earlier when we were in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Because it feels like we are priming ourselves to potentially one day maybe separate. No, I'm not saying that it's gonna happen. I feel like it's like a 7% chance out of 100, right? It's low,
yeah,
but it's still, the seeds are there.
The seeds are planted,
right?
Mm-hmm.
If that were to happen and you had to revoke your U.S. passport to then be a citizen of the nation of California,
yes,
would you do it?
Absolutely.
Even with your parents being over there, because you know how petty the U.S. is.
Mm-hmm.
They would not allow us back. You know, we'd be banned.
Yeah.
Would you still do it knowing that you probably would not be able to
I would never be able to visit?
If it's part of the banned nations, how are you going to get back? What would you do? What would you, would you do it?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I literally was like, I would just, because if it got that bad, it has to be really bad.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm calling all my family members and I'm saying,
y'all need to
get your ass over here now.
Yeah.
Get over here now.
Y'all just move in. We'll make some room.
Okay. I will figure out a way. I don't give a fuck if that means me moving to the high desert.
Okay.
We're going to compound. All right. We're going to figure this shit the fuck out.
I mean, one can only dream. I wish. I mean, honestly, as long as they're around and they're so willing to just be set in their bigotry and hatred, I wish we could just split. Y'all have y'all's part. You know, keep it. Keep the South and we keep everything else.
Can I tell you? It never ceases to amaze me how much people are in denial of what's happening. Mm-hmm. Every time I speak to my parents, I end up pissed off. Mm-hmm. And now the tides have shifted a little bit. My mom, it finally gets it, right? She gets it. And what did it for her was the 5-year-old being arrested, right? Yeah. That's what did it for her. Where she was like, you know, you can't tell me that that's a criminal. It's not a criminal. Like, that's not a criminal. She was like, Mindy, do you know that they're taking kids? Yes! I've been trying to tell y'all. And literally, I was talking to my dad before I got on the phone with her. And I was like, you know, Dad, make sure that you have your passport or like something with you at all times. And he was like, what are you talking about? He's like, here you go again with this shit. And I'm like, I'm being so dead ass. Mm-hmm. It's happening every day. Mm-hmm. I said, just Google. Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, so you're trying to tell me that just because I have an accent and because I'm Black, they're going to stop me and take me away?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Exactly. Yeah. And he was like, what is this, the Gestapo?
Yes.
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 Yes. And the thing is, my dad is a very intellectual person, but he still wholeheartedly believes in the American dream. My dad, dead ass, believes democracy still exists. He's like, there's no way Congress would never allow that to happen.
They're allowing it now.
It's literally happening. But my dad also 100% gets everything from the news. Everything from the news.
And they're not showing everything that's happening.
Every major news station has been bought and purchased.
Yeah.
You're not watching Midas Touch.
No.
You're watching CNN thinking that they're telling you the truth as opposed to Fox. Mm-hmm. It's the same shit. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. It's so frustrating because I can't save you.
No.
I can't save you. I'm trying my best and I can't save you.
I want him to send ICE to a red state so bad. And I know he won't.
Oh, my dad said that too. He was like, Mindy, we're fine. We live in Georgia. It's a red state. What the fuck does that mean? Do you not give a fuck that there are people who are in the exact same situation as you who are being tortured and kidnapped? But you're like, yeah, but I live with the whites. We're good over here.
Man, if he targeted Texas, Florida, Georgia, if he targeted one of those like he's doing with Minnesota, they would be singing such a different tune.
But right now, they're in Maine. They're literally in Maine right now. They're essentially kettling us.
Yeah.
They are blocking off every border state on purpose. Their presence is about to be in every single border state. They don't want us leaving. They don't want them coming in. They want us stuck here.
Yeah.
And I think that the red states are next. The same way that they're blaming, well, we'll get into this. But the same way, even the NRA is starting to speak out against this administration. Eventually, they're going to be like, well, fuck it. Because at the end of the day, it really isn't red against blue. It's rich against poor.
Yes.
It's them against us. They're going to stop. The charade is starting to crumble. They're not going to give a fuck after a while.
I mean, it's already getting to that point. I just saw this video of Stacey Abrams, and she was talking about the 10 steps of a dictatorship or authoritarianism.
That was really good.
And Abrams, we are literally in the 10th step.
And the thing is, Stacey Abrams was not the best at being the mayor of Atlanta, but she is a very smart person. And y'all should all look that clip up. Because what she said was very accurate. And it's scary because, like Tabria said, we really are in the 10th step.
No, literally, we're in the last step.
We're here. We're in it's full blown.
Yeah.
Well.
Let's see. Okay, so we can... It's time.
That was so ominous. Well, it's time for what? What are we doing? I didn't sign up for nothing extra, bitch. I came here to talk. That is it.
No, because we said we were saving the ICE conversations for last.
It's time.
I'm sorry.
Girl, what? Scared the shit out of me. Oh, Lord.
Okay, nothing's funny. In Minneapolis, ICE killed another man last week. His name is Alex Pretti, 37 years old, a nurse at a veterans hospital. He genuinely seemed like he was such an amazing man. And he was filming the officers. He was licensed to carry, and he had his gun in his holster. And he was filming the officers because they were attacking these two protesters. He wasn't there to protest. He just saw that they were getting attacked and started filming. And the ICE agents started pushing them, started pepper spraying them, literally pinned him on the ground. He's holding his phone. You can see him clearly holding his phone the entire time. It was 6 or 7 officers that pinned him on the ground. Literally all of his limbs were pinned down. One of the officers retrieved the gun from his holster, and they shot him in the back 10 times. And I don't know how anybody can watch that video and justify that. And it boggles my mind. It doesn't surprise me, because after I saw it, I was wondering, how the fuck are they going to spin this? Because you know it's coming.
Every single time.
You know it's coming.
Every single time.
And they labeled him as a domestic terrorist and said that you can't walk up to an ICE agent with a gun. Well, he didn't have a gun, and legally by 2A, we can carry our guns. So what is the argument here? You fucked up.
The thing is, I have seen clips side by side of them saying that it's his fault for showing up to a protest with his legally registered gun, holstered, mind you, and them defending Kyle Rittenhouse, who had a fucking machine gun strapped to his chest with the safety off, ready to go, and he actually killed people.
Yeah.
But you're telling me that this is a young man who was just trying to defend his patriotism. But this person who didn't even reach for his gun, he was just trying to protect 2 women who were being pepper sprayed. He's a fucking nurse.
Yeah.
It's in his nature. But it was his fault. He did that to himself. It was his fault. That's what we're going with. But this is the same administration that justified the arrest of a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
By calling him an illegal alien and saying, what do you want us to do with illegal aliens? You don't want us to detain them? Okay.
No.
Okay.
We don't want you to detain children, especially.
We want healthcare.
Oh my God.
We want chicken that's not stuck together with glue that won't kill us. Do you know how many food regulations have been violated in the past year? We have bigger fish to fry. We can't even fry the goddamn fish because it'll kill us.
I just don't understand how you can support this knowing that only like 10% of the people that they're actually detaining are criminals. And
because it's not about that.
I know.
It's not about that.
It just I've been fed so much conservative media lately because child, they fucking with all the algorithms.
We're gonna talk
right
about that,
now.
yeah.
But I'm just seeing so many different perspectives, and the way that they think, I can't wrap my mind around it, because for everything you say, they have a rebuttal.
Period. But they argue the same way Christians argue the Bible.
Yeah.
Where once you get to the point where now you have to actually use logical reasoning, the answer is it is what it is.
Yeah.
Because I said so. You can't argue with an idiot.
No, you can't.
I was talking to Jade about this today because Tabria today posted her series, and I was saying that I'm really proud of you and that you are very well equipped for this, and that I know even though I am just as passionate about these things as you are, I am not as well equipped as you because I am easily triggered by stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I would lose my shit the first comment I get. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like the first time somebody says anything, I'd be like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Get off my shit.
Yeah.
I'm not built for that.
Mm-hmm.
You are patient. You have a mother's patience. Okay? I do not.
Child, yeah. I mean, everybody always says about if you identify as Democrat or progressive, so you want open borders. I'm like, no, like, you're not reading anything. You're not listening to anything. Hardly no Democrat has said that they want open borders.
The thing is,
like, they don't even know that Border Patrol and ICE are two separate entities.
That part, but also, no shade. As a white person, you only exist because you believe all borders are open. This literally,
Facts.
y'all literally think that every border is open to you, but no borders are open for anybody else. Y'all just be showing up in people's shit all the fucking time. We just did it in Venezuela. Their borders were closed.
And they just, child, when I say I have been fed the alt-right media, I have been fed. They justify it by saying colonialism was good. It was for the betterment of the world.
Because white is right.
Yes.
Because the whiter it is, the better it is.
We had so much industrialization and we advanced so much for agriculture and technology. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh
like that wouldn't have happened. That would have happened on its own.
Yes.
It would have happened in the right way. It would have happened in a way where the people who originated the actual technology would have gotten credit for it instead of y'all stealing everything and putting your fucking names and trademarks and patents on other people's shit. Are we like, it genuinely feels like it's an open book test. And yet y'all still can't find the answer.
Mm-hmm.
And you blame it on everyone else for knowing how to read. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what?
To the point about voting, Pam Bondi threatened Minnesota, she threatened Minnesota by saying, yeah, we'll have ICE leave if you hand us your voter rolls.
Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, this all goes back to the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, it's not all about, but a huge reason why they're using the tactics that they're using is because of the midterms.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. They're not only trying to push the people into rebelling so that they can enact martial law or enact the Insurrection Act, they're also wanting to essentially blackmail these states into allowing them to fuck with the votes.
Mm-hmm.
So a part of me wants to believe that they're freaked out and they're scared, right? But then another part of me believes that it's not that they're scared, it's just that they don't want to do their Hail Mary, but they have a Hail Mary. You know what I mean? And their Hail Mary is going to be our worst nightmare. But they know they're willing to do it because if they don't, they're all going to jail.
I hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too. I hope I'm wrong too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you have the actual president pleading with his constituents to make sure that people vote Republican, because if not, he's going to jail. He knows what's at risk. And yes, they're probably going to flee. But before they flee, they're going to have to do something to distract. And it's not going to be anything good.
I know we all feel very dejected about the Democratic Party and Congress. And trust me, I fucking do too.
Yes.
They have no spine. They have no backbone.
They're playing for the same team.
Yes. And I saw that the Democrats' Twitter account, they were like replying to the DHS tweet calling Alex Pretti a domestic terrorist. And they tweeted out, "You are fucking lying." And I was like, oh, I can't believe that was a real tweet. Can you back it up with some action?
Everything's performative.
And legally, I know that there isn't much they can do. I do know
that's not true.
I mean, legally it is.
They can do things. They can like people keep threatening to present papers of impeachment, right?
I mean, there is a congressman from, where's Jess from? From Michigan. Yeah. Because I just remembered, Detroit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a congressman from Michigan who is drafting his legislation to impeach Trump, but they're never going to have the majority.
But the thing is, this is my point. There is something they can do. The reason why it's not being done is because y'all are all bought and paid for. Everybody. Like, the thing is, when I say they're playing for the same team, everyone is a paid actor. You guys are all pawns. For every 10 senators or women or men, I feel like there's only one who's really in it for the people. Everybody else is in it because it's a career path where you make a lot of money and you have a guaranteed job. A lot of these people's terms are years. They get elected once they're cushy, they're good. And all they have to do is say yes to the lobbyists whenever the lobbyists offer them a good amount of money, and make sure not to piss off the wrong people. At the end of the day, the Democrats are really just here, at least is what it seems like. They're just here to make us believe that there are people fighting for us. But at the end of the day, you're not. You're fighting for yourself. You're ensuring that you have a job. If y'all really gave a fuck about the people, you would quit your job and you would be on the front lines with us, because you fully understand there is no way to win through legislation. There isn't. And if you're just like, guys, make sure you vote, make sure you do this, and there's nothing else happening, you don't give a fuck for real. It's performative.
Yeah, there's only like 5.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Literally, it's like 1 for every 10. Like, Mom Donnie can't do all this shit on his own. AOC can't do all this shit on her own. What is truly happening? The fact that I can probably name the 5 that you're referencing says exactly what the issue is. Y'all are not doing shit, and y'all are not gonna do shit. But at the same time, it's like the lesser of two evils. At least we know with the Democrats, it is a slow and they're not going to burn it all down. There's going to be a furnace going. We're going to be warm, but they're not going to burn us all up. I would rather buy more time with the Democrats than to do nothing and allow it to fall. Y'all got to vote. Everybody got to vote. And the thing is, I know for a fact, I know that I probably personally know a lot of people who said they voted and they didn't. I probably personally know a lot of people who just don't involve themselves in the conversation because they know they didn't vote. Yeah. And they're not going to. And I want you to know that your selfishness is having real life effects on people. The videos when you watch people being torn from their families, getting punched in the head, getting pepper sprayed as they're being handcuffed, that are dealing with all these things. The only reason why this is happening is because you thought your vote didn't matter. Fucking vote. It's so fucking easy. Register. You can mail it in. You don't even need to leave your house. And you have wonderful, wonderful people like Tabria Majors who are making it so fucking easy for you to know what to vote for.
So depressing how we always end the news. Really sorry I didn't have any good news this week, guys.
It's okay. It's fine. Yeah. Well, in pop culture news,
yeah,
like Tabria mentioned earlier, TikTok has been glitchy as fuck. This past week, the sale was made official and TikTok servers have fully switched over to Oracle from ByteDance. And it has been very obvious.
Yeah.
So much so that Gavin Newsom is actually suing now for the I think political suppression that's been happening, where there are key terms where if you mention Epstein files, if you mention Trump, if you mention anything like that, or ICE specifically, your video gets absolutely no views or will be flagged immediately or not posted at all.
Yeah.
I have experienced things while scrolling, like landing on a video, wanting to watch it within the first 2 seconds, it's swiping it up on my behalf without me even saying anything or doing anything. I've experienced watching TikToks that are more so on the political side and it just freezing up completely, glitching, green screen, fucked up. I've been seeing the same 3 fucking TikToks for the past 4 days.
That was my experience too. It seems like it's back to normal now as far as like just being able to scroll. But even when I was searching up things about the North Carolina midterm. And when I searched midterms, it would give me like college tests and shit. And I'm like, what's going on?
We know what's going on. The thing is, we all expected it. And it's really been bothering me because I truly enjoy TikTok.
Me too.
And I've built a community on TikTok and I don't want to post on there anymore.
Yeah.
The new terms and conditions are insane. The fact that
Are they even paying people anymore?
They are, but the RPM is basically nothing. Like I will tell you, and I should have took a screenshot, but I wasn't thinking about this. I checked how much money I'd made. And then the day after it switched over, it dropped by like $200.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like they switched the RPM over and literally the thing is TikTok is not a place to make money from views anymore. Now it's just brand deals alone.
Yeah.
But
or TikTok shop, I guess.
Even TikTok shop I think is going to take a hit.
I hope so. I hate TikTok shop.
I do too. It's going to take a hit because it's the biggest competitor to Amazon.
Yeah.
And Jeff is not going to allow that. Like it's going to take it. TikTok shop is about to be out of there. But the new terms and conditions, they didn't give you a chance to decline it. You had to accept.
You had to accept to use the app.
Yeah, or you couldn't use the app.
Yeah.
And what you're accepting is kind of wild. Like, have you seen any of the breakdowns of it?
But I mean, that's all the social media platforms.
Except this one specifically lists out immigrants and like locations and all that shit. So they're going to be getting information about your legal status in this nation, where you're at, where you're located. We basically okayed them to tap into any other app that we have on our like linked to TikTok on our device. So if you have your Facebook or whatever, they now have full access to those apps as well. It's so stupid. Y'all look it up if you have a chance.
I really wish we had a creators only or creator led app. Creator created.
Yes. Creator created app.
Creator created. But seriously, we need something that's just for the people. Like no outside influence, no corporate influence. Fuck that.
I really want an alternate like option, but I don't know if any apps are ready yet.
Yeah, Skylight is probably the best option right now, and it's still nowhere near.
Skylight is it like TikTok?
That's the Blue Sky. So Blue Sky, you know what Blue Sky
I have
is.
a Blue Sky.
So it's the same company. So Blue Sky is Twitter, and then Skylight is their TikTok.
Really? Are you on it?
I joined it.
So what is it like?
I mean, it's like cat videos.
Really?
It's like dumb shit right now. Like nobody's doing like get ready with not even that kind of shit. Like no vlogs or anything. No political talk at all.
Maybe it's a good time to get on there.
I know. I joined and
I'm gonna join.
Yeah, maybe I'll start posting some stuff. I haven't seen any Black people on there.
I was gonna say, you know what I think I might do? I might join and then just start downloading all my old content and start posting on there and see if it can grow from there. Because if it's an option, I'd rather see that grow than to continue to contribute to this like propaganda machine.
Yeah, I agree.
The winter ice storm hit the East Coast and it was underwhelming in most states. A lot of people were scared. Now, certain places got like 1 to 2 inches. Other places got like 7 to 8 inches. And overall, like it was cold as shit. We saw videos of trees exploding. Is this something that you were aware of, that trees could explode?
I've never heard of that.
Okay. I literally I was talking to Jade about it and I was like, I feel like I'm in the wrong timeline because that was never a thing. And I grew up in New York. It is cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Like I have lived through blizzards. Okay. I never ever seen or heard of a tree exploding. And Jade told me, no, when she was growing up in Virginia, like you would hear them in a distance exploding when it got too cold. And I was like, this is proof that I'm in a different timeline. We're not from this timeline. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. And I saw videos of it happening.
Yeah.
That was never a thing.
I saw someone in the comments explain it, and they said it's something like when the sap gets so cold inside, it like bursts or something like that. But
that was never a fucking thing.
Yeah, I've literally never heard of that.
I feel like that would have been a thing that you would see referenced in pop culture.
Maybe it's like a regional thing.
She's in Virginia.
I know, but maybe in like, I don't know, certain kind of trees.
Girl, they got the same trees in Virginia than they got in
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
No, that's not true. My grandma loves her some trees. And she always points out different trees when she visits places.
Wait, what is it called again? The study of trees.
Because didn't Jennifer Lewis talk about this?
What is it? What is it called? What is it called?
I don't know.
Bug. That's what your granny is.
No, seriously. When she came here, she was like, I've never seen this kind of tree before.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, an arborist.
Oh, okay. We should have been able to come up with that.
We should have. Dendrology also.
Oh, never heard of that.
That's a study of woody plants. It includes shrubs and I can't pronounce this word, but anything that has like a woody stem. Because apparently,
can I see the word? I'm just
dendrology. That's new. That's not from this timeline either.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Mindy. Or xylology. Trees, shrubs, and lianas.
That's what I was saying. I don't know that word. I've never heard that.
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
You know, I feel smart sometimes, and then I feel really dumb.
I mean, that's me every day. It's like sometimes I really feel smart being a mom now because
you're teaching someone who knows nothing.
No, seriously. Like,
you're like A, B, C.
Child, you know how lit I feel that I know the whole the ASL alphabet. I was like, the deaf alphabet. No. Because I'm teaching her ABCs and I'm doing
period. And she probably like, my mommy's so smart.
Right.
The thing is, I know you're going to have a come to Jesus moment when she in the 3rd grade and they got
don't do me.
No. It's not about you. It's about the new math. They got the kids doing new math.
No, seriously.
It's new.
It looks so stupid sometimes.
It's new. And when she come home with that shit, you're going to be like, what?
Yeah. I just subtract. What
the
do
thing
you
is,
mean?
I don't give a fuck what they're teaching you in school. It's PEMDAS in this house.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach you what I learned because it's going to have the same outcome. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go and you teach your teacher.
Oh my God. The teacher knows.
The teacher don't know shit.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, my niece was... I want to tell this story real quick because I should tell this story on my TikTok too. My niece is one of the smartest but rudest people I've ever met in my life, right? Mm-hmm. She's real petty. She an Aries. Though she a Virgo with an Aries moon. She's very, very much so that. Now, when she was in the 2nd grade, she was getting in trouble all the time because she would do shit to act up so that my sister would come and like spend time with her or whatever. She was in class one day and the teacher got something wrong doing math on the whiteboard. And she raised her hand. She was like, that's wrong. The teacher said, first of all, relax. And also, no, it's not. I'm the teacher. And she was like, no, it's wrong. She was like, I'm the teacher. She said, prove it. So then she made the teacher check her work, and the teacher was wrong. And so she got on the table, like stood up on the table and said, since you're wrong, I guess I'm the teacher now, and said, recess! And literally, when they called my mama and they emailed my sister, they wrote out the words anarchy. Because all the kids really listened to her and they all started running around screaming. And she was suspended for a week for that.
Damn.
Yes.
A week?
Yes. For a week for that.
That's strict.
Strict as fuck. But also, I was pissed. I was like, bitch, you just mad because you was wrong.
Yeah, literally.
Like, you were wrong. I mean, she did too much.
I mean, yeah, but suspension for a week is insane. Maybe like a day.
She has character. She's a strong leader.
She is.
You know? But that's what Peach is finna be on in school. She's gonna be like PEMDAS. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
Anywho, okay. Speaking of bullshit, crazy things, Tabria, I really need you to include this clip in the video. Please include it in the episode. NBA Youngboy is dropping an album. Now, for some background, NBA Youngboy was facing some charges. He was on house arrest while he was, I think he was already sentenced, or I don't know for certain, but he definitely was facing some charges. He was on house arrest. He was pardoned by Trump. Now, I know you're thinking, why the fuck does Trump have any interest in NBA Youngboy? Okay? I'll tell you why. Oh, God. NBA Youngboy is now promoting his new album and tour, and his album and tour have the same name, Make America Slime Again.
Massa.
Clock it. Clock it. Massa. Okay? And he was being interviewed about this. And the interviewer, who, mind you, doing real journalistic work here, he was like, so, Trump has pardoned you and you named it Make America Slime Again. What does that mean? And NBA Youngboy's actual response, y'all, verbatim, was, do whatever Trump applying. And so the guy interviewing him said, what? What does that mean? And he said,
follow whatever Trump applying.
That's literally what he said and how he said it.
And dude was like, I need you to clarify, like, have you met Trump? Like,
the name was like, it's just to enforce whatever Trump applying. That's it.
And so I want y'all to understand that this is the clearest example that we will ever get of a rapper, an artist, a person within the cultural zeitgeist who is purchased
literally
by a political party / politician.
I wonder who reached out to who first.
I think they reached, well, I don't know. Because whoever purchased him purchased Nicki Minaj too. Mm-hmm. They're owned by the same massa.
Yeah. Are they like, let's see what rappers are locked up right now.
Okay.
Like, who got some charges?
But not just that, who was pardoned?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All those people that were pardoned by Trump.
Yeah.
Literally, those people have been bought and paid for.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for them, they chose someone who was not literate enough to actually know how to do it well. At least Nicki is out here standing 10 toes down and like trying her best to articulate herself. And she's doing things to make us truly believe that she believes these things. This nigga didn't even do enough research to know what the fuck he's standing on. He said, whatever Trump applying, do that. He said, I'm with whatever that nigga with.
Oh my God. Oh, that shit is funny. It's not funny.
It's not funny, but it is.
Oh my God.
It's legitimately a Dave Chappelle skit in real life.
Yeah.
SNL couldn't even come up with no shit like this. And he is who y'all's children is listening to. He said, I'm with Trump. Whatever Trump say, I'm with that. He don't even know what this nigga's politics are. He just knows that he freed him. And he probably cut him a nice check. Because I don't think it was just for the charges being dropped. I think that he's paying him actively.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this also shines a brighter light on the fact that, Nikki, we know you're not really about that, baby.
She not.
We know you not. You want to legal immigrate your goddamn self.
She's so desperate.
I know you having money problems, but girl, like the way that we was talking last week about how much money it would take for a nigga to shit on me, there's no amount of money that I would take for me to be MAGA.
Yeah.
There isn't a single dollar amount. And I know it would be tempting. Because if you offer me a bill, I'd be like, God damn.
I'm trying to think how could you spend that?
But fuck it. Because there's nothing I could spend that would make me feel better about what I did. That to me that is selling your soul. That is it. People talk about selling your soul in a very like metaphoric way.
Yeah.
This is literally selling your soul.
But if you did accept it, you accepted $1 billion and you have to, whatever the fucking contract is, you have to mention MAGA or something related.
You have to be outright MAGA.
Yeah. Maybe you could put all that money into really starting up a third party.
No, they're not doing that. Because I promise
No,
you.
I mean, I know not them, but I'm talking.
No. Because I'm saying, I promise you, a part of whatever contract they sign says they cannot flip.
No. You wouldn't flip. You would just give the money to the people who are running third party.
I still think that there's a certain amount of irreparable damage that's being done that will not be fixed through you donating and doing charity work.
Well, I'm just trying to find
Nikki's
a way.
barbs are still Nikki down.
Really?
Yes. I can't tell you how many videos I've seen of people being like, I don't give a fuck. Still Nikki, still rapping or whatever. I saw pictures of, I saw this guy who was selling hoodies and it's a picture of Nicki Minaj on top of the American flag.
Oh, God.
The damage is done. We got more idiots in this fucking nation than anything else. So many children were left behind.
Mm-hmm.
So many.
That's literally the worst thing Bush ever did. Well, maybe not the worst. It was one of the worst. Top 2.
All these children left behind.
Because we see in them. They're parents now.
But the thing is, No Child Left Behind was done on purpose to create more workers.
Of course.
That's literally all it was. And here we are. All the factories are full.
I saw this one video where this lady was complaining about her daughter's teacher, like sending a note home or something because she got something wrong. Mm-hmm. And the mom wrote a letter to the teacher and she showed the letter that she wrote. I'm so sorry. It's not funny. When she showed the letter, Mindy, I genuinely thought she meant the kid wrote the letter to her teacher because the handwriting, it literally looked like that of a fourth grader. And she was speaking like she was texting, like spelling like she was texting too. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, she wrote this.
The thing is, it's not funny.
It's not funny.
Because it should not happen, but it is funny when you really think that you ate that. You know what I mean? Like, I know she was like, I put on my white lady voice. I know she thought she ate that.
No, she really did. She was clapping back at everybody in the comments about it. She really did.
Oh my God.
And that's where we are.
So many children were left behind. And unfortunately, every child that was left behind, every adult who grew up in the back by themselves are fully unaware. They have no idea. They have no idea that they're illiterate. They have no idea. Because the only things they read are comments. And those comments are being left by people who are just as illiterate as them.
Yeah.
It's like that meme of two dumb bitches looking at each other saying, exactly. It's that. It's that. And motherfuckers who are like that are more worried about drag queens reading to children than they are about them not being able to read to their own.
Yeah. Speaking of drag queens, did you see that they're making a documentary about America's Next Top Model?
Why would that be? What's connected to drag queen? I thought you was going to talk about Drag Race. You said, and speaking of niggas dressed up like women with fire beats and outfits, what are we talking about?
I don't know. Made me think of Tyra Banks.
Oh, no, but I will be watching it. I will be watching it.
And they are like addressing everything.
I need everyone to watch Drag Race too. This season's getting good.
How many seasons is it?
Girl, 37 million. I have no idea. I don't know the number.
RuPaul is he gets like $1 million an episode for that.
There are like 3 or 4 spinoffs that
spinoffs.
Yeah, no, he hosts all of them.
Oh my God.
Yes, so there's the Drag Race, there's All Stars, there's like Interracial, there's the one that only shows the BTS, like the Tucked. There's like all these different like iterations of it. RuPaul will never ever be broke.
No,
ever. Never ever. But yeah, love Drag Race.
Mm-hmm.
Next. All these headlines, everything that I'm telling y'all about sounds like something I would have thought of in a fever dream, but it's real. Desi Banks has recently been under fire. Desi Banks, for those of you who don't remember, because why would you? IG comedian, made a lot of videos with B. Simone and Pretty V.
If you saw him, you probably recognize
yes,
him.
Atlanta Instagram content creator, funny person. Desi Banks was recently under fire because his LLC, his personal LLC, has been paying for ads for Mossad and pro-Israel propaganda.
This came out of left field for me. I would have never guessed. Like, what?
And the thing is, it was quiet until somebody peeped it. And then when somebody peeped it and exposed it, people started to check. And it was verified that this is all true. True blue, right?
That's insane.
And so Desi Banks came on the internet and he was like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know who did what. They using my shit. I don't know. He went on his live stream. He's been posting. It's actually funny because he's just been posting like on his story. Like it'll be like a picture of the decal on like the secretary whatever office.
Oh, Secretary of State's office?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'll be like a picture of that and he'll be like working on it. He went to the police department and he was live streaming and the camera's just pointing at his face, but he's talking to a police officer and he's like explaining the situation. The police officer's like, I mean, that's unfortunate, but I don't know what you want me to do. Because the police officer literally was like, you're showing me the proof that it's happening from your account. Like, I can't do anything. It's clearly happening. Like, where's the fraud? Like, show me where the fraud stems from and then we can help. But it's coming from your account and from...
Not helping your case, Desi.
Oh my God. But I guess his excuse is he thinks that they have hacked him and they've been using his personal credit cards and his personal LLC to do these things from his IP address.
I mean,
and the thing is, they have the technology. I don't put it beyond them.
Yeah, it's possible.
But the funniest, the fact that this is an Atlanta episode, the fact that they chose the most random, slightly washed person to do what? What are we talking about?
Yeah, like why?
What are we talking about? That's like them using Just Hilarious to promote NASA.
Yeah,
Like, what? In what reality? Why would they choose you?
Right.
Maybe someone's a fan.
He's big in Israel.
I mean, maybe he might be big in Israel. You never know.
Oh,
You never know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to keep up on that
Yeah.
story. I need to see how that plays out.
Mm.
And then this honestly is our good news for the day. B2K is back. They're making new music. They've been teasing it on the internet. They recently did a live, all 4 of them in the same room, recording their vocals. Raz B is singing lead on a song.
Okay.
Yes. They're very excited about it. And I'm very excited that they're so excited. I am. I love that. I do.
I remember we went to their concert.
First of all,
they
put us in the
meet and greet
goddamn
and
documentary. They put us in the goddamn documentary. Y'all, I need y'all to understand that we had no idea until a friend of ours was watching it, took a screenshot of her TV and said, "Is that y'all?" I thought we was gonna get away with it. Slide, show up for a little bit of nostalgia and just walk away. But no, they said put them in the documentary.
We were there, front and center.
Meet and greet. That's the embarrassing part.
No, why?
It's pictures of us at the meet and greet.
But
they saw us.
It was a time.
It
we
was
had fun.
The thing is, I need y'all to understand we did that for our inner children.
Yes.
And my inner child was jumping for joy.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Who was your favorite again?
Lil Fizz.
So I saw this TikTok and it caught me off guard. And it was this girl and she was like, hey, were you a big fan of B2K?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yes. And then she was like, was your favorite person Lil Fizz? And I was like, actually, yes. And she said, how does it feel to be a lesbian now? And I was like, well,
that's hilarious.
Tabria, I'm just waiting on you, girl.
Oh my gosh, no. Oh, Lord. Did you see that Sinners got the most Oscar noms in history?
Yes, and thank God. I think that they heard the
so.
anger. Speaking of
what,
I watched Marty Supreme this week. And the think pieces I could write about this fucking movie. For one, very much so giving propaganda. Propaganda down. Whose propaganda, you say? Israel. White cis males. And that's it. That's it, really. It wasn't even ping pong propaganda. Yeah. I wish it was. They didn't even make it about the game and how cool it is. No, it's about this terrible, terrible white man. Like when I say terrible, I mean like anything you could think of. He was doing things in the film that made my jaw drop. Jaw drop, okay? A horrendously terrible white man being sucked off at every corner. He was literally out here doing the foulest things to every group of people you could think of that has been oppressed in this world. He was out here fucking over women, black people, fat people, old people, everybody. Everybody he fucked over was part of a marginalized community. And the only people that got one up on him was other cis-het white men. The name itself, Marty Supreme, supremacists. Supremacists, okay? There is a scene where, first off, and I'm going to ruin the movie. I don't give a fuck. Y'all should not be watching it. I'm going to tell you one part of the storyline.
Okay.
There's a girl he's known his entire life. They've been friends since they was 8, grew up in the same building in New York. He is a Jewish, scrawny white man with glasses and terrible skin. But apparently this woman's been in love with him her whole life. She is married to another man who is a bit of a brute, but not abusive. Just, she just is longing for this scrawny nigga with bad skin. He been fucking on her, got her pregnant, disappeared, comes back, she's 8 months. She's like, hey bro, this your baby. He said, fuck out of here. That's not my baby. By the way, can you help me? Because I need money and I fucked around and found out. She's helping him, gets caught by her man. I know, gets caught by her man. And he's like, what the fuck is this about? And he dips off. She shows up at his door with a black eye. Like, hey, I need your help. I don't have nowhere to go. He drops her off at one of his friends' places, but then wrangles her in to help him because he fucked around on a mobster, like fucked around and did some fucked up shit and had to get this dog back from this mobster. Pulls her into the shit. She ends up getting shot. Mind you, she's still 8 months pregnant.
Oh, God.
Before she gets shot, when she's like, please, I love you, please. He looks her dead in her face and he says, hey, I am a very talented Jewish young man. You are worthless. Your life means nothing. My life means something. I refuse to have you hold me down. She gets shot trying to protect him. He drops off at the hospital and says, good luck. Leaves. Not just the city, the country. Okay?
Oh my God.
Leaves the country. At the end of the film, he has this come to Jesus moment, I guess, because he wins. Comes back, walks in, says, I actually do love you. Go back to sleep. And then goes and cries at his baby and accepts the baby, says, I'm the father. Y'all, I need you to know that there are so many twists and turns in this movie and everything is bad. All of it sucks. All of it is bad. Tyler, the Creator, is the only black person you see in this film for the entirety of it until the last 10 minutes. The only black person you see. He almost gets him lynched so that he can make some money. And at the end of it, he's like, bro, I got kids. And he was like, yeah, by the way, I'm going to take your half too because I need it more than you do. But I got you when I get back. Just,
you know, I had no idea what, and I feel like most people, they didn't know what it was about. And then we saw, oh, it's about a guy playing ping pong. And when you telling me this, I'm like, where does ping pong fit into this?
The ping pong is just his, like, the one thing he's good at. So that is what he's holding on his back, is like his proof that he's worth more, that he is like a hero, that he's this person who has this like greater calling in life. And the entire thing is him just like forcing people to risk their own selves and their own livelihoods to help position him to be the greatest of all time. To take it a step further, this is the last example I'm going to give of how shitty of a movie this is. This nigga takes a job being the halftime performer for the Harlem Globetrotters, but shit talks them the entire time, saying they're a whole bunch of clowns bouncing a basketball. But you're a fucking clown in a silk suit, goddamn playing ping pong as their halftime show. They do a show in Egypt. And while the Globetrotters are taking pictures with the locals, he sneaks off, chisels off a piece of the pyramid, which is illegal, then brings it home to his mom after he cusses her out, presents her with a box, and says, we built that. As in, the Jewish people built the pyramids and the Egyptians did not, and that she should be proud of her son for stealing a piece of it.
What?
It's all propaganda.
Was this based on a true person?
It is, but it isn't. It's loosely based. So his there was a man named Marty, like something, I can't remember his last name, but it was a very Jewish last name, who was like the bad boy of ping pong. But the storyline was all fictional. It was just loosely based on him. Yeah, that's what they thought was better than Sinners. Sinners had an entire storyline, like not even like harping on the fact that it was a black story. Take the blackness out of it. It was still a very well-crafted story.
Yeah, it was.
It was a very well-crafted story.
That just sounds like it's a movie about an asshole.
It's an asshole shenanigan.
Yeah.
Until he realizes he doesn't even realize anything until he wins. Until his bad behavior leads him to a point where he feels like, yes, I'm on top now.
I hope at least Ryan Coogler wins. I know one battle after another is like sweeping, which is so annoying.
Have you seen that?
No, I still haven't watched it.
It's terrible.
No, I watched the first like 30 minutes because I just wanted to see Teyana Taylor's performance.
It's bad.
Yeah, I wasn't into it and I wasn't into her. I feel bad for saying that, but
it's a bad movie. It should have been it should have been a Netflix official movie. It was not a good film. And I'm not saying this to shit on Teyana because I hope she wins every award. But it was not a good movie. And the fact that the crux of it, the fact that what moves the movie along is racism. And y'all are using her. You hypersexualized her. And you're using her as like the reasoning behind it. Everybody's horny for this black pussy, but also hates black people.
Yeah.
What are we watching? And Leonardo DiCaprio plays a fuck up. And it's still, like, I just hate that all these movies are congratulating white mediocrity. And not only white mediocrity, but they're infantilizing white people making bad decisions and doing bad things. Like, but he didn't know. He's just a 37-year-old white man.
Yeah. I'm also really tired of seeing interracial couples. I'm tired of seeing interracial black and white couples.
Yes.
I want to see more different varieties. Give me black and Indian.
When people say interracial, that's all they think
That's
of.
all they think about.
Like Blasians don't exist.
Yes.
Like black and Indian people don't have babies. Like Hispanic people and Asian people don't have children. Like where's that representation?
I'm so over
It's because white
that.
people and white culture always has to be at the
They
center
have to
of
be the
whatever's
center of it,
happening.
Yeah.
And so if it's not white and black, then it's going to be white and Asian.
Mhm.
If it's not white and Asian, then it's going to be white and Hispanic. What?
Yeah.
How about we give me a movie where y'all are not in the storyline
Thank
at
you.
all?
I don't want to see you.
I don't want to see y'all at all.
Oh my God.
I'm so over it. Like I'm very much so over whiteness and white culture. I'm over it. And I'm over the fact that we have to sit here and hold your hands through everything. I'm not saying that I hate white people. I'm saying I don't give a fuck about what y'all are going through.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be like, oh, you have to empathize. They're just not realizing that they're the bad people. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off for a second. I need y'all to understand that white privilege is not just the fact that y'all have it easier in every respect. It's also the fact that y'all are allowed to pretend. It's the fact that y'all are allowed to walk through this world without any accountability of the actions of your ancestors, yet everybody else, Black people, I can speak for myself specifically. I've been hyper aware of my Blackness since I was a child. I have distinct memories of learning about certain things, of being told certain things by my parents, of seeing certain things. I remember when Amadou Diallo was killed. I remember my parents telling me about Abner Louima. I remember all these things, being told about Rodney King. Life. I have distinct memories of learning. I remember seeing the picture of Emmett Till for the first time and not being able to go to sleep that night and being hyper aware that I have to act different and be different and have to grow up sooner than y'all. And you want me to hold your hand because you're just now realizing that you are the reason why, and that your families and that your culture is the reason why I didn't have a childhood. But y'all had the privilege and the luxury of just existing in this leave it to beaver ass world. But I'm supposed to hold your hand through it? Fuck you. I'm okay. And this is why I'm not upset when people say things like, we're not going out there. I'm not going to be on the front lines. Good. Fuck y'all. Figure it out. Now it's y'all against y'all.
Yeah. It literally is.
It's y'all against y'all.
Yeah.
You deal with it. Oh my God. Well, this week, we really wanted to talk about ways that we decompress, because I think that we are especially equipped to talk about this because we spend a lot of time being extremely upset. Okay? We spend a lot of time losing our shit over what's happening. And because of that, we have to spend even more time finding ways to separate ourselves and to self-care and to bring joy into our lives. So Tabria, what do you do when you feel burnt out from just existing?
I've been inadvertently doing this for a long time, but you know how they said, or how they say after a traumatic event, play Tetris and it'll calm you down. Well, there's this game on my phone I play, Woody. And Mindy thinks she's the one that introduced me to it. She's not.
I sure did.
No, you did not.
Who did?
Candace introduced me to Woody.
Oh, you're right. Candace introduced both of us. It's just she introduced it to me first.
Oh, gosh.
She did because I was in San Diego. I went to San Diego and then came back. Yes, I did introduce you to it.
No.
Whatever.
But it's literally just another version of Tetris. But I literally play that. I've been playing it since COVID.
2020, yeah.
Yeah, and I play it all the time. And after I heard that, I just thought back and I was like, I do play this when I'm especially stressed or, have a lot going on. And it does kind of calm me down a little bit. It just helps me, I don't know, come back to center and just focus on something else. I think that's my biggest thing, because even when Trey was here, not when he was here, he's coming back, but when he sees that I consume so much news, because I do think we consume an unhealthy amount of news.
We do.
He tells me I need to stop.
Jay will literally take my phone from me.
Yeah. Because it's like affecting the dynamic in the house, just because I'm mad and I'm angry and crying. And, he's like, you have to calm down and stop stressing yourself out. And it's like, it's hard not to.
I feel guilty.
Yeah, same,
not doing it.
Same. But you have to take care of yourself first. It's the mask analogy always. But
explain, say the mask analogy, girl. People don't know.
Oh, I mean, I feel like it's a cliche.
We have to assume. Go ahead.
When you're on a plane and your oxygen mask drops down, they tell you to put your mask on first, even before you put it on a child, because you have to save yourself first. Because if you don't, something happens to you, you won't be able to take care of the little ones or the people who need help.
Exactly.
And obviously me having a kid, it puts that into a new perspective for me, because I do have to be here for her. And I notice, like, when I am more riled up, it's much more difficult for me to exercise patience with her when I'm feeling, lots of emotions.
I've noticed that I have more mood swings when it's like a bad news week. Like, I will literally, and when I say more mood swings, it's more so like I will get frustrated by things. So like if I'm like prime example, the day Alex Pretti was shot, I was at work and I was having a fine day. I'm at work. I'm not like having the best day ever, but like
but it was fine.
Yeah. And as soon as I saw that, and like as soon as I saw it upset me. But what upset me even more was I brought it up to two of my coworkers, and they were just like, "Oh man, that sucks," and moved along so quick.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do y'all not give a fuck?
I know.
That really pissed me off. I was like, and it doesn't help that the people I was speaking to were white.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, y'all have the luxury of not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, of not giving a fuck, because the response was, "Oh my God, that sucks. That's so crazy what's happening in Minnesota. Oh my God, girl, have you seen?" Oh, okay.
I know.
Okay. And it set me off. And I was like, okay, I need to find a way to get back in a good mood, because I got to sit here and smile in all these people's faces. And it's very difficult to, when I'm smiling in the face of people who are out here, again, participating in one of the grossest forms of capitalism. You are dropping what people make in 6 months on a dress. You're dropping people's rent on accessories. And I'm sitting here reeling over the fact that someone lost their life trying to protect someone else who is standing up for the lives of other people.
Yeah.
But I got to make sure your experience is so nice.
How did you get yourself out of that at work?
I give myself pep talks a lot. And I'll be like, "Mindy, it's okay." Because at the end of the day, what I want to happen is not going to change what has already happened. So me sitting here being upset that you're not upset is not going to change anything. And so I just have to remind myself, okay, well, this happened. I know now that when I get off of work, I'm going to do a deep dive. I know that I am.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what? Nothing is going to change. Me finding out the information sooner is not going to change what's happened.
Yeah.
So release it. And I just like distract myself. I'll be like, it's fine. And I'll go about my day. And then after I get off work, I'm literally scrolling for 3 hours. But I know that I need to stop doom scrolling. That's like my biggest thing. And I think that has been like my number one version of self-care where I don't doom scroll before bed anymore, and I don't get on my phone and get on TikTok first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
It's
Those are huge.
Yes, those are like my 2 hard rules, and it's really difficult not to do it at night. It's so hard because especially when you like want to go to sleep, I don't give a fuck to watch a show.
Yeah.
I want to see what's happening. But again, what is that going to do? It's just going to stress me out. So the things that I've been trying to implement are, 1, I've been trying to be more creative, right? So like I've been trying to do things like listen to more music, play more games. I've been doing my minute cryptics, and I'm not gonna lie, last night's minute cryptic, I almost blew a gasket.
Child, did you see the one with the numbers?
No, I'm not at that point.
Girl, I was pissed.
I do the app, and I'm so grateful that they only give you 1 a day, because the way I be spazzing out, I begin so mad because like the hints don't hint the way they're supposed to hint.
They don't.
Oh my God. But that has been a big thing for me. Plus, another thing that I've been doing is I have been watching comfort movies and shows.
Yeah.
So I've stopped watching anything that's too hyper realistic, nothing like war or thriller or anything like that. Even like scary movies, I've been trying to like take a step back from.
Yeah.
And I'm only watching like comedies and like feel good things. Like give me a romance. I literally was watch How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Oh,
You know, just like shit like that.
I started watching Golden Girls. I've been watching it for like the past month, but I was in bed with Peaches the other night, and she was like, "Mommy, let's watch Golden Girls."
Oh,
like, my dream.
Yes. Oh, she's a golden girly.
I know.
We have to do it this year. I don't give a fuck.
What? Oh,
You know what? You know.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I have to say it.
That's
but-
Halloween costume, you guys.
Yes. But that's been really helping.
Yeah.
Because at least I can like separate myself for a little bit and like laugh. Deep diving into my creative pursuits has been a thing for me too. Because I can't help what's happening outside, but at least I can try to do something to work towards a better future for myself at least.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I'm like, Mindy, I'm not trying to make money so that I can just buy a Maserati and live in the hills. I'm trying to make money so that I can ensure safety for myself and assistance for others.
Yeah.
That's literally it. I was telling Jade, like, I hope that she is on the same page as me, because if I have a massive come up, I'm going to be spending a lot of money on other people. And when I say other people, I don't mean family. I mean like donating to charities,
Yeah.
like doing things like that, like community outreach. That is a lot of money is going to go to that. And she was like, she's cool with it. She said she figured anyway.
Yeah.
Feeling helpless adds to my stress.
Absolutely.
I'm a doer.
Mm-hmm.
And in situations like this, I don't know what to do. And doing things like trying to speak to my parents frustrates me even more. Because in my mind, I'm like, well, at least I can help educate them. No, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I don't know if I can help educate the internet either. But the podcast makes me feel good.
It
does. It makes me feel good because I feel like
Yeah.
I'm doing something at least.
Yeah.
Like at least the people that listen and that watch are getting this information, and I feel like I'm doing my part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be on the front lines. Ain't no fucking way.
Me neither.
But I will do this
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
I saw this girl say that there's three tiers of ways you can help. You can be a Tinder, a Mender, or an upender.
I saw that. Literally, I saw that.
Tinder Mender over here.
Yes,
Oh my
no, for
gosh,
sure.
TM Tinder Mender.
Ah, yes!
Yes.
Yes, no, for sure. And honestly,
Mhm.
all day.
Yeah.
All
I'll
day
do that
long.
all day.
All day. Like I was gonna join in on this volunteer program, but of course it was during like my days of work.
Mhm.
But I'll send you the info. What they do is they go out and they buy groceries for families who are afraid to leave their homes, and they drop them
Yes,
off.
send me
Mhm.
that.
And so literally, like, you're not doing anything like frontliney,
Yeah.
but you are going and buying groceries and then bringing it to their homes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll do
Hell
that.
yeah. I would be afraid to leave my home too.
Yeah.
Especially in areas where there's active ice. Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So little things like that, that's another thing that I am trying to do to make myself feel better. It does bring me joy to help.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking for ways to contribute, there are ways where you're not putting yourself out there on the internet, because I know a lot of people are afraid of that too. I just saw a video today of a woman who lost her job at Sephora where she worked for 10 years because she decided to go protest. And I understand that that is a risk, and I don't want people who desperately need work to risk their jobs, but there are other ways and other things you can do to assist.
Mm-hmm.
That being one of them. Even if you're living in Minnesota or somewhere where people are protesting, doing something as simple as going and buying those big ass gallons of coffee and setting up on a corner a couple blocks away and just giving free coffee to the people, or snacks or liquid IVs or whatever the case, bottles of water, whatever it is. You can help that way and make sure you're far enough away where you're not in the shit.
Yeah.
That's it. Even drop it off if you don't feel comfortable giving it away.
Mm-hmm.
Drop it off. One of them will give it out. There's so many things you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have the money, like we said last episode, educate yourself and educate others.
I will say doing this, doing the midterm stuff, not that I ever had a desire to go back to school whatsoever, but I kind of feel like I'm in that classroom setting because
you are eating it up.
Thank you,
I
Mindy.
promise you. Tabria, I cannot sing your praises anymore. You are eating it up. The quality and the level of work you are putting in is more than what the motherfucking textbook maker McGraw-Hill did. I swear to God. I swear. It's so detailed.
Well, thank you.
It's so detailed.
But
and
even
it's so
like,
informative.
even just typing, I'm like, this is...
Oh, girl. I'm going to get you some new stationery and some gel pens.
No, seriously. I love doodling. I love typing. And that's just been a really cathartic part of the research. But I've been doing puzzles a lot more. I did 2 last week, and that's been really fun. Oh my God. I was doing one with Peaches. I'm trying to get her to do puzzles with me. That's like my dream.
The baby puzzles?
Yeah. But as we get older, I would love to do puzzles with her, if she's into it. But I gave her a little 100-piece puzzle, which it's too advanced for her right now. But I wanted to do my puzzle, and I was like, here, you can try to do this.
Aww.
And she was doing it for 20 minutes, and then she got really frustrated. And then she threw my puzzle on the ground.
Yeah, because she said, fuck your shit. Stop doing it.
The amount of restraint
I
had to exercise in that. I was so proud of myself that I didn't just scream or something.
Yeah.
Because if you mess up a puzzle of
Tabria
mine,
has yelled at me for sitting down at the table where she was doing a puzzle, let alone touching it. I know that set you off. I know it did.
Woo! The emotional regulation was regulating in that moment.
My God.
But she helped me pick them up and I finished it. So it was fine.
Did she help you pick them up, or did you make her pick them up?
I made her.
Of course.
But she did it.
Good.
but yeah, doing puzzles, it really calms me down. Even crossword puzzles, word searches.
And it makes me feel better that I'm helping my brain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody's talking about the analog bag right now, and
love that idea.
I just want to say, don't force yourself into something you're not going to do.
Let's explain what the analog bag is, because a lot of people don't know.
The analog bag is a bag of activities that you can do that doesn't require your phone or electronics. So reading, like I was saying, crossword puzzles,
sketching.
Sudoku, journaling, regular puzzles, anything like that. And so we've been seeing a lot of videos of people who actually buy a bag, a separate bag, and they buy all of this new stuff to put in their analog bag. But I'm like, you guys, the point just flew over your head.
Because now we're going into extreme capitalism. You don't need to buy a whole bunch of shit. Y'all, go to a library. You know what I mean? Get a book, and also you don't need to continuously buy books. One thing I want to start doing within our friendship group is I want to do a book exchange if we can't do a book club. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we all just swap a book once a month, as opposed to making sure that we read, because we don't read at the same pace and we have different lives. So at least
I like that.
At least we can keep up and hold each other accountable just in the sense of, well, I'm going to take the book back in a month. So make sure you read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm down for that.
So do something like that with your friend group,
Yeah.
We are getting to the point where doom scrolling and just constantly being online is not only affecting our brains, but it's affecting our relationships. A lot of people don't have friends because you think all your friends exist on the internet, and these parasocial relationships are not real, guys. Get out. Go outside. I've noticed, and this has been such a beautiful thing to bear witness to, jazz is alive and well in LA. The amount of jazz troops, jazz shows, even jazz bars, Blue Note, amazing. There have been all these ones that have been popping up. There's even one that is like Sapphic specific called Actual Jazz, and it's every third Thursday, and it's just all women. Even all the performers are all women, all lesbians, all queer people, and it's beautiful. I'm obsessed with all of these troops and all of these performances and it's amazing. Terrace Martin did a pop-up at Haroon, the coffee shop in Leimert Park. Amazing. I'm so mad I missed it. Jill Scott has an upcoming performance at Blue Note.
Ooh.
I love Jill Scott. Y'all, I refuse the title of auntie, but if Jill Scott is attached to it, I'll take it. I need y'all to know, have you listened to her new music? Probably not. She dropped a new song called Pressure. I'm obsessed with it. I am. The lyrics are really, really good. And it hurts my feelings because I think she wrote this about a real situation. But the song is about her meeting a man who I guess really chased her for a while, but then refused to publicly date her. And the song's about how there's so much pressure to appear just like everybody else, and that she's not the aesthetic that most people are looking for. But it's just sad that it could have been something really good. And it's so good. Lyricism is back. I think true creativity is coming back.
Yeah.
And I think people are starting to get very tired of the bullshit music that's been out.
Did you hear that A$AP Rocky and Doechii song?
I need to listen to A$AP's album. I haven't heard it. Do you
I
like it?
haven't heard the album, but the song was very interesting because they were rapping over a jazz track.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I need to check that out, and I need to listen to the album itself. I completely missed him and Rihanna getting married.
Oh, I think they did it on the low.
I miss that completely.
Yeah, because she was in one of his videos, and I think that's when people.
But that was a year. That was years
ago.
That
was a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea. But congratulations. Very excited. I think that we are in the beginning of a renaissance.
I think so too.
And I think that these in-person events popping off more, people wanting to do more than just go to clubs outside. A lot more group-oriented events, a lot more run clubs and all these things. It's going to be beautiful if we really put our best foot forward and we join in. Even the advocacy meetups.
Yeah.
Love that.
We're going to one this week.
We are. We are. I need y'all to understand too, me and Tabria have been about this life. We used to go to Black Lives Matter meetings.
We did. We did.
We sure did.
Child.
We sure did.
I need to get more involved with the community here because I've been to a couple town hall meetings, but I want to be more involved, especially with this upcoming election because, child, everybody on my personal ballot is red as hell.
I was gonna say,
I
feel like where you live, no shade, they are not gonna fuck with you, girl.
I know, because I was gonna think, I was like, maybe I could run for a little something, a little town something.
You would eat it up, Tabria. My dream, I promise you, my dream is you literally becoming the mayor of Los Angeles.
I do not want that responsibility whatsoever. But little town.
Do you know how much I would eat that shit up?
No, listen. So when I was researching all these people who are running for congressman, I told you their campaigns are shit.
Yes.
They're absolutely terrible. I'm like, we would make an amazing campaign for whatever.
Yes.
Congress, Senate, state
Doesn't
level.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
It
The
would actually
campaign would
mean something.
eat. It would eat.
But the thing is, it's because you want to do it for the right reasons. Just like we spoke about earlier, most of these people doing it for a job.
I know.
They're doing it for the power, for the clout, for the money. That's it. That's literally it. Y'all, we had Arnold Schwarzenegger as the goddamn
Right.
governor.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What? It's not crazy. Look who's the president.
Yeah.
And
just-
it's been like this for ages
Did
in
you
America.
see Spencer Pratt is running
Yes,
for mayor?
yes. But the thing
Girl.
is, it's because he managed to really like get the community together after the fires.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's enough grounds to stand on.
Absolutely not.
I appreciate what you
Absolutely
did. I
not.
appreciate the work, but running for mayor, that is a jump.
Yeah.
But that's how much people don't really respect the role. Like anyone can fill it.
Mm-hmm.
Ronald Reagan was an actor.
Yeah.
You know who our president is now. Like at the end of the day, anybody could do it. For real, for real. That's
No,
what I'm
seriously,
saying.
anybody could do it.
That's what I'm saying, girl. You could do it.
No, I don't want that responsibility.
Y'all.
But
Leave in the comments Tabria for mayor.
No.
Please.
No, no, no,
I
no,
spam
no, no,
her
no, no.
with Tabria for mayor.
No,
and
no.
maybe eventually
I'm
we'll
not
get her to
equipped.
do it.
No.
I'm not
No.
saying right now, but I'm saying 2030,
girl,
2034.
have you looked into who's running for governor for California yet?
Yes, I've seen a couple of the options,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know enough about any of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
I need to look into it more because we already know what trajectory Gavin's on.
Yeah.
We know he's running for president for sure. And when is his term over? Next year?
No, this year.
This year.
Yeah.
Okay, so then he would have 3 years to like
or
get
really
it.
2 years. I mean, I guess he could campaign, quietly campaign.
Well, no, for the
this year,
first, I
but-
feel like the first year would be him like fundraising, and the last 2 is when everybody really starts like campaigning for the presidency. He definitely has a strong running. I think that he's going to be the Democratic choice for sure. For sure. Because not only has he been making a splash politically and that, people have been really like revved up behind him because of his like pettiness towards the Trump administration, but he also is everything they want. He's an attractive cis white male, and he clearly is willing to bend.
I know that's
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's the number one candidate.
yeah.
Like no, they would be dumb to go for anybody else. He's already gained the confidence of the people. So we'll see.
Yeah, we will. I hope California isn't too divided on this whole governor race because we have it's called a jungle primary. So like how on most states tickets they have one Democrat, one Republican. If there's an independent, they'll put them on there just because. But with us, we just pick the top 2 candidates regardless of party.
Yeah.
So we could have 2 Democrats or 2 Republicans running, and because everybody is so split because everybody wants to vote. There's like a socialist running, Ramsey Robinson. I think he's running for the Peace and Freedom Party. And then we have like 4 different Democrats, and girl, everybody's like neck and neck in the polls right now. It's scary.
But also it's because we don't have anyone who stands out. Like none of them stand out. Someone's gonna have to make a splash.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards. There's a guy, Javier Becerra. I'm leaning towards him right now, but I wanna go for Ramsey, but I think he's gonna split the vote.
I don't know. I don't know enough to speak on it. I'm gonna wait for Tabria to educate me. And then we'll be able to talk about it for real. But I know that we are in dire times.
Yeah,
and
it'll
I'm gonna
be
keep saying it, y'all.
contentious.
Please vote. Please.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question, and
Let me see if I have one. Oh my gosh, a voice note.
I got it. You ready?
Okay, go.
Would you rather forget your worst memory or relive your best memory once a month?
Once a month.
Mm-hmm.
Relive my best.
That's what I said too.
Yeah.
I have experienced some traumatic shit, but if I experience like some like prisoner of war type shit, automatic hell yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I've made peace with most of my trauma,
Mm-hmm.
or I just like suppress it. I want to have a good feeling every month.
Mm-hmm.
Give me something really nice.
What would it be?
I don't know.
I would choose something from childhood just because I want to go back to that sometime. I want to be able to go back to that sometimes.
Of like where nothing really,
yeah.
like life was just
carefree.
Yeah, getting my first my size Barbie.
Right. Playing in the backyard, finding John Bonet tombstone.
I'm really trying to think of what my best memory was as a child, and I
Yeah.
feel like it always involved food. I'm being
my
serious. Like going to, oh my God, no. I have a distinct memory of we went to this place. It's kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese, but not.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the fuck was going on. I don't know what was aligned in the stars, but I won every game.
Oh, wow.
Even the ones where you like guess a number, I literally was like 7, 1, 12.
Okay.
I was eating it up. And I remember my mom, she was so like wowed by it. She was like, oh my God. She was like, everybody come look, come look. I was like, ah, yes. It was a good day.
I love that for you. Yeah, I don't know. I can't recall anything specific. Maybe a good volleyball game I had. I don't know.
Ooh, high school. There were a couple good moments. Like getting named the captain of the step team my junior year.
That's
that was
Mindy's
nice.
claim to fame.
That was because usually that was a position left for seniors,
Mhm.
and I got it.
Period.
Period.
Okay.
I-
She was stepping.
Stepping, okay. Choreography was amazing. I was eating it up.
Yeah, going back to high school and like cafeteria time with Mercedes and Asia, and everybody was just like watching videos on TV and stuff. That would be just nice to revisit.
I really don't know what my best moment. I don't know what that moment would be.
I have a question.
Yes.
You watch Pluribus, right?
Yes.
All right. If you were in Pluribus, you were one of the 12. What 3 things would you request? Or give me one thing, even.
No, it's not about the 3 things. Like I can name you 3 things. It's the satisfaction wouldn't be the same knowing that this isn't your actual opinion. Because the things I would ask for are, for one, I would have an endless budget to create all the music videos, I would start, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would like star and I would make all the art. I'd be like doing all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I do a feature film. I make a whole album. I do the music videos. I would like even start painting. I would make sculptural art. I would do all these things and feel like a museum, like the Mindy Museum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it would just suck that I would have to ask them to like bring people in and ooh and ah, but it wouldn't be a true opinion.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to like love and like being with someone, it's like, I know it's not really you though.
Yeah.
Like it would be nice to like live in like my dream loft and like have my dream car and have a partner and like adopt a baby. But it's just like, it's not real.
Yeah.
So I would probably do that. I would just build the life that I want to live now.
Is there anything you would want to know?
Oh, wait, they have endless knowledge?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. I mean, of course, I would ask the question of why? Why are we here? What is this? You know, is God real? Like, I would ask those questions for sure.
Yeah.
I would also ask, is magic real? And like, is psychic ability real?
Mm-hmm.
All that. Aside from that, one thing I would like to know, I would ask for a detailed description of exactly what my mom, dad, grandma's life was like when they were growing up. I want to know who you were, because I don't get to know that. I get like details of like, well, you went to nursing school and you grew up here.
Yeah.
But I want to know, like, did people think you were a bitch? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, were you out here really breaking hearts? Like, were you a pleasant person to be around? Like, what was like the worst decision that you made? Tell me about my mama's most embarrassing moment when she was in high school. Like that. I want to know that stuff.
That's cool.
What would you want to know? Or what would you want?
It would be knowledge. I would want to know every conspiracy theory.
Which ones were conspiracies and which one weren't?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
that's
want
good.
confirmation on everything.
Oh, you know what I would want to do too? You know, they have like the secret like libraries and they have like all the things,
Yeah.
all the artifacts they stole. Honestly, I would have them return all the artifacts.
Love that.
Return them. And I want an explanation about the pyramids because I know those are beacons. I know they are. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Explain to me the pyramids and why there are pyramids on every continent.
Yeah.
Why are they strategically placed? Tell me about what's that island with the big ass heads? Islands with the big ass heads.
Oh my God.
Easter Island.
Easter Island, yeah.
Mhm. I want to know that.
Mm-hmm.
What is that about? Which of the gods are real? Okay, what did the Vikings get it right?
Yeah.
Are we really going to Valhalla? Which African folklore is real? There's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
I need the truth. Also, I did a deep dive on mermaids. Ooh, you know what? Our next episode should be about conspiracies. Put a pin in that. I'm so
we
serious.
talk about them like every week.
No, but we should do like an episode about like our like top 3 at the moment because I
Mhm.
have some favorites. The mermaid one. Oh my God. First off, NASA was first created to go underwater.
Mm-hmm.
And then they found some shit, got shook, never went back. I think the same way, like I saw TikTok and he was explaining it, and I fully believe this. I believe that, let me not say believe because y'all gonna be like, she cuckoo bananas.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there is some evidence that this is true, that mermaids are like the Marines of the ocean. You know what I mean? Like they're violent and they're sent out to protect, right?
Mm.
Because everywhere you look, in every iteration of folklore, when they talk about mermaids, and so many different cultures all over the world talk about mermaids. In Haiti, mermaids are a thing. My daddy to this day swears he saw a mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
They are not nice.
Yeah.
They're not nice. They'll fuck you up. They'll take you away. You'll never see them again. This guy was saying that he believes that we made a deal with the mermaids. We go in too deep, they can have us. If they come up too far, we can have them. And that they're like lines drawn.
Oh, interesting.
And that's why we always say, well, we can't go that deep into the ocean. And like we'll get like one picture every other, every 3 years of like a life in the deep sea. But it's like, if we have this much money and we have this much access, why have y'all not built anything that can take us down deeper?
Yeah.
And also, why is that every time somebody tries to do it independently, they end up dead, like them people them billionaires in the submarine?
Truth is stranger than fiction. No, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it right.
I
know. But yeah.
Yeah, I would want answers to everything.
Everything. Literally everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did have a listener letter. But
we had one where she was just asking us to bring the old episodes back.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Sorry, baby.
Girl.
So sorry, sweetie. It's not gonna happen. The way that y'all like cancel motherfuckers,
we do. Okay, let me see. My name. I never know if people want me to say their name, so I won't. I hope you both are well in these very chaotic times. I found your pod. It's been a saving grace to help me get through from week to week.
Oh, new person. Yay.
However, I feel like I'm on the verge of combustion. There's so much going on. It's literally sensory overload. I work among gin pop in a predominantly white environment as a flight attendant out of Nashville. Oh my gosh, my stomping grounds.
Yes.
And I feel every day I'm amongst enemies. I took a paid move to Nashville with my airline because I was ready for change. Unfortunately, America is not. I feel like I've been transported into Jim Crow South, and every day I'm fighting for my life in Nashville and in cabin. There's a trend here at my airline that the Black people are in BWI, HOU, and Atlanta. And before I was oblivious to why we congregated in those bases, but now I see why. I've been microaggressed so much at this point, I want to sue and step away from working altogether. But the problems with microaggressions, they're passive and hard to document.
Yep.
It starts with the middle-aged white men struggling to say my name, being met with mean stares and silent treatment when I'm the only Black flight attendant in cabin.
Oh, Lord.
So on and so forth. It doesn't help that I personally knew Breonna Taylor and have so much racial trauma built up with various other incidents that I feel like a walking time bomb. My only solace is reading books and flight to escape briefly. When I talk to Black women who are also based in Nashville, there's a common thread: racism in the workplace. Do you ladies have any suggestions to how I should move through this? My lease isn't up until July, and I'm definitely plotting my escape.
I am not gonna lie. I think that if it is truly getting to the point where you do not feel safe, where you feel like your mental health is at risk, you have to put yourself first. And maybe asking for a transfer somewhere else where you feel where there are more Black people, like Atlanta, that might help. Or I don't know. Maybe just being more forward about your feelings and just cussing motherfuckers out.
Well,
I genuinely, this is such a hard thing to navigate because I understand exactly what you mean. And I've been in these situations, but you really have to choose between employment sometimes and your peace of mind.
Yeah.
And I genuinely feel like at this point in time, your peace of mind is more valuable. It is. Unfortunately, like I want to say take the HR route for sure. File complaints when you can, document everything, but also try your best to meet people where they're at. If someone is struggling to pronounce your name, struggle to pronounce theirs. If their name is Jahan, what is that? Stavi?
Jahan?
Stavi? Like literally just
oh my God.
meet them where they're at. And maybe that'll entertain you through the microaggressions.
Yeah, I would say, like, if you're dealing with this with people outside of work, I would just call them out directly.
Yeah.
Because white people, they get real uncomfortable real fast.
Yeah.
But if it's with when you're actually in flight, I know that's much harder because they love to complain too.
Yeah.
Child, escapism is so hard, especially
is.
like in your line of work because you're literally just looking at these people the whole time.
Yeah.
But I do hope you're able to find some sort of escape while you're in flight. Nashville has grown so much, and I'm shocked every time I go back there, but it is still the same Nashville it was when I was growing up here. It is still very segregated, maybe not outwardly so, but everybody has the same ideals there. There's there's little progressive pockets here and there, but it is very much still the Jim Crow South.
Be petty. That's my answer. Be petty and find a new job.
Yeah.
I mean, and I know that that's not a luxury. Like that, or that is a luxury. You can't just find a new job. It's not that easy. But I think in the interim, literally, if you have to take mental health days and have them pay you for that, do that.
Whatever drink they ask for, just give them half a cup.
Fill it with ice.
Literally. They ask for some wine, a splash.
A splash.
I know that's so tough, man. God.
I know.
This episode was kind of like all about that, sort of, in a way.
It was.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are doing well this week, and I hope that next week we have better news for you.
I know. Seriously.
It's been real.
It's been
sort of fun. It's been real sort of fun.
We'll be here next week with you guys.
Bye.
Bye.